So my daughter shoots me a message yesterday and says, this is not a drill. Hot Topic has some strawberry squishmallow cow that she's been trying to get her hands on. Some kind of a limited edition Hot Topic exclusive. I don't know. But I felt like with my experience in getting limited edition stuff like the Funko Pops and different stuff from these kind of places, it was only right of me to at least try and help her get her hands on this guy. Plus, there's a few Funko Pops there that I'd like to get my hands on as well, and it's kind of her birthday, so let's go get this strawberry cow for her. Aren't you that famous Squishmallow girl?
Oh my god. Stop.
Pretty good, how you doing?
Oh, you found them. Here's the one.
Yeah, I don't really get into those artist series. You could have stayed right there.
They're the Simpsons ones.
Lots of that guy left.
The Simpsons?
Yeah. Hey, so overall that was a successful hunt. We managed to get to the Squishmallow and I picked up the pops I was out to get. Let's get back to the studio and get these guys unboxed. All right, so I have to be 100% honest with you. I really did not think that we were going to be able to get our hands on that one. They posted the night before that they had one of these and that there was only one available. This was something like their third run of having those in there. But we somehow managed to get there before anybody else did. There was a few people that came in after us, but not too many. I think everybody kind of had the same conclusion to that as I did, as there was only one, and they're going to be super difficult to get your hands on, and somebody was probably going to sneak into them all. We all know how that works, right? Especially in the Funko Pop community. But while I was there, they had posted a couple of days ago that they got a couple of pops in from a while back that I was wanting to get my hands on that I had missed, that I'm super excited now that I have my hands on, is going to be the Miles Morales. This is the Hot Topic exclusive 774. This is in the winter suit. This box is really cool. Now, you know when you're picking these boxes out for yourself, you always go after the mintiest box that you can get your hands on. I mean, so this one is super mint, and that window is clean. That is one of my pet peeves, is all the scratches in the window, and I think that's because I'm an in-the-box collector, that gives me such a fit. I want to see this one out of the box. I'm gonna be honest with you. The presence of this one is really strong, and the fact that they have him upside down on the box is really cool. What I'm wondering is there some kind of stand that keeps him on his head, or is it just a gimmick? I mean, and I've wondered that since I seen this one. Is it just a gimmick? I could already tell you that there is a stand that he is. Oh, this is really cool. This is really cool right here. So they have a stand that they actually have him sitting on, which reminds me a lot of like some action figures and the way that they do those stands. And this is honestly the way that I wish that they would do more of their stands. let's take a closer look at this guy. So this stand is really awesome, and I'm going to tell you what's funny is that this is a bobblehead, but it's not going to be bobbling because it's actually pressed up against the stand. Look, that was their way of like skating the rules, right? They knew that it had to be a bobblehead, but they couldn't like make it a bobblehead. You know what I mean. You know what I mean on that one. The paint job on him is really cool. I hate that they put Marvel everywhere on the back of it though, because now when I look at the back of his head, I can see it, but that's because it's normally this way. So when it's this way, you don't actually see it. What they should have did is put it on the hat. That way you didn't see it, but that's okay. That's getting really nitpicky at that point, is the little Marvel symbol that they have on the back of it. The paint job's done really well. He looks really good. This is a really well done figure. I still like how they like hid that bobblehead. That's kind of funny, to be honest with you. Next is one of them that I was wanting in my collection, but this one sold out. There is a chase variant to this one. I didn't ever need the chase variant. I think the chase variant of this one is a glow. The box on this one though has a really, really strong presence, right? I love how on the back of the box they got the Red Hulk back there. Now, this is in the comic books, in case you're wondering why there's a Red Hulk. At some point in the comic books, he went red. Now, I can't really tell you why, but I know for a fact that this is a thing. If you know why, throw a comment down below. I would love to hear why he went red in the comics, but he did. I don't think it lasts for long, though. Maybe like a comic, maybe two. Maybe they did a whole series that way, but it couldn't have been a whole lot, right? Because it's not like you've ever heard a whole lot about the Red Hulks. But as a Hulk fan, this is one of them that you needed in your collection. Let's take a closer look at this guy. Now, I'm going to tell you what's really cool about him right off the jump. One, he didn't come with a stand because I just knew that he was going to need a stand. Two, his fingernails and toenails are both painted black. I can't even make this up. They went through a lot of attention to detail to make sure that he looked exactly right. Now, there is a scar on his forehead that you can't really see all that well, but I wish that they would have maybe brought it out, maybe painted it a little with a different color red, maybe a brighter red, a lighter red, a flatter red, some kind of red to just make that come out a little bit so that you could see it a little better. And it's on both sides, and it's not scars, it's veins. I'm calling them scars. It's veins. I wish they would have done something to highlight the vein just a little. It could have been a little bit of red, it could have been a little bit of purple, could have been a little bit of blue. You know as well as I do that it was the small attention to details that matter. Like the attention to detail, his head is not the same color as his body. That is what I mean by attention to detail. They could have fixed that, and that's kind of tragic because this is such an awesome figure. They did such a great job with the fingernails and toenails that they didn't match the color reds from the head to the body. I'm totally confused on what happened in that process and why they even allowed that to continue to happen, because they definitely should have stopped that one right away. But hey, look, at the end of the day, I got both of these guys in my collection. They're going to go right up with the rest of my Marvel stuff. She got her Squishmallow, which was really awesome. I really didn't think she was going to get it, so I'm super happy today that I was able to make her day and her birthday. I think they're calling me upstairs, though. I think maybe it's time to go blow out some candles and wish my oldest a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Isabel. Let's go blow these candles out.
All right, Isabel. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Isabel. Happy birthday to you.